PC or PC as your character, who would it be?
Wait, did Emily say who
Yeah.
who you praise? Who was your god?
The wild mother, the green mother. But I've been having entanglements with the black tongue god.
For all of you, out of curiosity about the Black Tank God, you'll stay with your curiosity.
No,
You
because I
won't
was
get
like,
any information.
the player is very curious. The player
Just go
loves-
and know that.
Run.
Oh,
You just killed the driver.
okay, good. Glorious. Okay, let me get my sweet arrows. Yes. Be on fire. Not doing damage to you. Can't super tell. Well, you might find this very sexy, Cheshire Man. Look at my organization system. I built an entire house around this room. Everything else is secondary compared to these beautiful boxes, which we haven't filled yet. But they will be full treasure for the glory home. I mean, for the meadow home. Not the glory hole, which is a thing in this game.
That's one of our villas.
Ah!
You want some of this action?
He's like, yeah. You're lucky I ran out of stamina. You'd be dead. You watch out when I get stamina. Everyone's gonna be real sad they ran into me.
Catch my breath.
When I catch my breath, you're getting your ass kicked.
Hey everybody, my name is Emily and welcome to Map Making Tuesdays. Wanted to thank everyone for joining me. Sorry for a bit of a start. We are learning how to transition between our scenes. So with that, I want to thank everyone for coming to Frankly.
Not allowed to say. Ah, thanks. A parting gift. I can't say the F word again.
I am the danger.
I am the danger. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. These skeletons, they're gonna be like, I wish I didn't wake up today.
Nah,
Yes.
I wish I'd stayed dead.
I wish I was really dead. Dead.
Allow me to oblige.
Hey everybody, welcome to Frankly I Don't Give a Fork's channel and tonight's segment of Vampire the Masquerade, the Highborn Thieves. And this is all of our players. Say hello!
Hello.
Hello.
So welcome everybody. We're just glad that you're here. Before we go into character and player introductions, we do have a few things to go over. This is definitely an 18+ segment where viewer discretion is most certainly advised. This is not for the faint of heart. We are not playing heroes in this campaign, and each character here is a monster in their own right. There could be mention of blood, injuries, modern weapon, violence, and some graphic content. This game is about monsters, but we will not be using this as an excuse to be monsters ourselves. Portions of this materials are copyright and trademark of Paradox Interactive AB and are used with permission. All rights are reserved. For information, please visit worldofdarkness.com. So consent is very important to myself and to my players, so we will be using the white card system. So there are certain topics that we have come up with that are off limits. Players just simply pick up a white piece of paper, a handkerchief, anything white, or even just waving their hand to get our attention, and we will pause the scene where we are. That way, we can pause, fade to black, and continue on. This also works for the audience watching. Please mute your videos, and then let us know in the comments. That's really important. Otherwise, we won't be able to give you a hand wave and message in the chat saying that we are past the scene. That way you don't have to be triggered in any way. So just stay safe and know that this is for mature audiences. Now, mentioning triggering, there is some homebrew here for all of our homebrew her rules lawyers. So just a fair warning, we are using inspiration points like in D&D. They do stack. I do not have a limited amount that they can have, so they earn them by great role play, dressing up. So there's some players that dress up; they get inspiration every session for it, and then they are able to use their inspiration to re-roll a failure, not a bestial failure, just a regular failure, and they can use as many of those inspirations as they want to spend. For bestial, for a for hunger die, they're not allowed to re-roll. For bestial failures, it costs 2 inspirations to roll. I apologize. They earn XP, so we are currently working on backstories before we get into the game itself. We are working on Daniel's, aka Zenaris's, backstory. So every backstory, there will be 5 minor key points for him to hit. And if he hits all 5 of those points, he gets to get a bonus skill point for that. If he hits 2 major key points in his story, he gets to get an attribute point for his backstory. So, we did have Grimm's session last time where he did hit his 5 minor points, and he
Indeed.
barely got out of there by the skin of his teeth. So that is, we're hoping that Daniel has no werewolves this time, no true fae messing things up for him.
I would never.
Oh no, absolutely
I
not.
overthought that entire session.
It's easy to do. So that being said, I think it would be great to hear from our players about who you'll be playing tonight. Let's start with Melanie.
Hello, I'm Victoria, and I've heard a funny little rumor, so I'm here to check it out.
Fantastic. Melanie is. Oh, I forgot to say this before jumping to her. Melanie stars in Legion as Lonnie, and also in Miguel's campaign on Tuesdays, Mondays now, a Discord exclusive, as the Eliwick who gets away with anything. So let's jump to Daniel, who is the DM for Thursday Night Legions, 8 p.m. Eastern, and also stars as Floki in Mysteries Oops campaign, and creator of a host of Something Wicked every other Sunday, and narrator of A Sip of Zenaris.
I don't know who this Daniel is. I am silent film actor extraordinaire, Theodis Wagner. Some of you may not know this, but I am the original vampire, starring in the hit film Nosferatu. Sadly, I made the mistake perhaps of being not a very good man. I have been transformed into a Nosferatu to deal with my narcissism. Because of this, I have decided to make Scheiße into gold. I have become a human, a vampire, acting as a human, acting as a vampire. And that is what we are doing.
Fantastic. Let's jump to Grim, co-host of Watch Us Die, regaler of local Florida man stories. Tell us about your character today.
I am Felix. I've been sent as an investigator to Germany on behalf of my prince on loan from my prince to find out what who might be leaving bodies to make it off and potentially breaking a masquerade.
What? Crazy.
Miguel, who is DM of our Monday nights Discord exclusive Mystery Oops campaign, which starts at 7 p.m. Eastern in Tavern 1. Join our Discord if you'd like to hear along. And starring as Elephas in our Legion campaign, creator of host of T-Wall Plays, and co-host of Watch Us Die.
I wear many hats. But for this campaign, I will be playing a character called Raul, who we will eventually meet. But for tonight, I'll be playing a few characters, one being Hans, the makeup artist to the stars.
Hans.
I love you, Hans.
I love Hans. And do you want to tell him who else you'll be playing, or not yet?
Surprise.
A surprise for later. And then last but not least, Jackaboyo premiering on Frankly I Don't Give a Fork's channel for the first time. Welcome. Tell us about who you'll be playing today.
Today I will be playing as the director of very, very good movie called Nosferatu.
A prestigious director.
Very prestigious. Very, very good at his job.
Oh yes. Oh, no doubt. We will be joined by Pat Tunas later tonight. We have everyone in different time zones, so and our event we have found out does not actually convert time zones properly, so that's on us. I will actually get it working on that. So he will be joining us in a little bit. We'll jump to commercial when he joins. And Frank Impuis is not here tonight because of work issues, so he hopefully will be here the next time. So let us start with the show. Um, so let's set the scene. And let me make sure I've got everyone on the right map. Because I'm on the right map, but I don't think you guys are.
I am
I'm just looking at
definitely not.
character tokens.
Oh yes, look at
There we go.
Ooh.
Yes, here we go.
Ooh,
So
fancy.
we are on the set in Germany. It is in the mountains. It is very cold. You have this beautiful castle in front of you that is freezing to be in. They have heaters set up in corners. They have tents outside with food, hot coffee, hot chocolate. It is the Rolls Royce, I can speak, of setups, because the town is so excited of having this here. They have been bringing stuff from the local bakeries. They've been bringing stuff from the local butcher shop, because this is going to really hype up their tourism. They're hoping. You do have RVs that are outside that are personally heated for all of the stars. Uh,
Oh.
let's jump to Wagner and Hans that is in there. Hans, tell us what you look like.
Beautiful, blonde, tall man.
Mm.
Just absolutely gorgeous and pristine. He does his own makeup and always looks fantastic. And now he's trying to do something with Wagner, but uh, sir, I don't understand. It is like you've already applied your own makeup. Why do you need Hans here?
Hans, perhaps you are forgetting that details are no, the devil in the detail. Look, you know, I can't do it all by myself. I have difficulty seeing my reflection now. You know, that type of thing.
Hans, roll me either. I'll allow. What do I want you to roll for that? You have a one, just a one in everything as an NPC, a human
Oh,
NPC.
fantastic.
Oh, Wagner definitely goes out of his way to make him feel uncomfortable every once in a while because he hates the fact of how beautiful he is, but how good he is at what he does.
Ah.
So he still adores him, but he definitely likes to scare him every once in a while.
I would like you to roll wits and insight.
So one dice for each.
Yes.
Okay. That is a failure and a success.
Woo! So that success, his skin, he is freezing. This,
Oh, I know it must be horrible having to film on location here. It is so cold outside,
There's no
and
respect for the craft anymore, you know. They
the
have me freezing my ass off here, but it's okay.
oh, Daniel, roll me for that manipulation and let's go with
Oh no, he's lying.
yeah, subterfuge.
Oh, no, oh, that is what I was gonna go and say. Okay, uh,
or
what?
are you saying that you just want to fail that?
Oh no, he's purposely gonna fail that.
Oh, purposely fails it. Okay, you
Mm-hmm.
are able to tell that he is failing, that he's
I
lying.
but I can feel your heating unit. It's working. It feels quite nice, but you cold to the bone.
You see, Wagner will extend his peculiarly long fingers. Nosferatu, does this sound, does this word not sound like the midnight call of the bird of death? In it, do pale shadows and ghostly dreams will rise from your heart, your blood? You have read the script, haven't you, Hans?
Have I had what? I'm sorry, I
You
didn't
have
hear that.
read the script, haven't you, Hans?
Oh, I I mostly focused on my own crafts. I did hear that it was based off a book. Is that true?
Something like that.
Hmm.
But I will go and tell you that the moment I walk out of this train, I am all calm. So I get to be able to be playful with you here. It's a pleasure. How old are you
Oh,
again? Out of
I
curiosity.
I am 25,
Sorry,
sir.
I was 32 when I died, you know.
I'm sorry, but when you what?
Oh, the Count. Count Oleg. He was
Oh,
32 when he
oh,
was transformed.
you must be one of those actors that stay in their role all the time, right? Professional.
He just stares at Hans.
I would like a
Something like
manipulation and intimidation from you, Daniel.
oh, that's actually pretty good. Oof. 3 unks and 2 nothings.
Three onks. You would you like to roll against this? You will have the best you can get is a 2 right now, Miguel. But I mean, you could actually get a 3 technically if you got, or a 4 if you got two bestials.
Okay.
I mean,
Sure, why
it's
not?
not great, but
Oh no. I got I got a failure and well I guess I'm using the wrong dice because I was using the red ones.
yeah, that one actually makes it more difficult for you to succeed. So use the black
So
ones.
sorry, let me re-roll that with the black ones.
Good idea.
My mistake. Yeah, no, 2 failures.
Uh,
I didn't
you
make it any better.
you feel a sinking pit in your stomach. You've heard the whispers at night.
I don't like this place,
I don't blame you. Tonia's terrible.
but I will make you shine like a star in the midnight with my craft so that you can do your job and then we can all get the fuck out of here. How about that?
You see for a moment Wagner just
No, I'd like another intimidation roll. And so no, not yeah, manipulation and intimidation.
oh no. I have an unk with 2 stars and 3 other unks and 1 failure.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
Getting failures are okay. Just let me know if you get a bestial failure.
No. But Wagner kind of notices it himself
Mm-hmm.
and he'll stop. Um
You're giving a smile, and you could feel your fangs about ready to extend. And you catch yourself.
he has trouble with the lighter for a second. Very cold here, you know. This was a gift
Yeah,
given to me on my last set. Has the devil on it. Have you heard of the legend of Faust?
Faust? No.
See, Faust was a magician, sold his soul, stuff in his power. I wonder about that.
Don't
The
want to
humans.
interrupt, but while you're telling the story, he's like just trying to apply makeup. Just a little bit here, a little bit there.
Oh no, he lets you. He
Very,
doesn't.
very cautiously.
I think about that often, the thought of selling one's soul. What would you sell your soul for, Hans? I would sell my soul for a cup of coffee.
And with that, we're going to jump over. There are some new arrivals coming in up the wagon, up the mountain. We jump to Vittoria, and we jump to Felix. We both happenstance to get into the same wagon. You sit there. There's about 5 other people in here, and the driver.
Well, how old does Victoria look to me? Out of curiosity, since I am unaware of what she is. I presume I am at this point at least.
Oh, it's hard to really pinpoint an age for her.
Okay.
She she looks a little young, but at the same time she looks a little old. It's
Just
She is captivating to look at, though.
she
smile.
Victoria is she's very spindly looking. Like she looks young like a small child in that, small children sometimes have very skinny arms and but she is as tall as a woman and she has very long fingers.
Hmm.
And her eyes almost look too big for her head. Almost, not quite.
Is this making your id brain itch a little bit, Felix?
Yes. It's
Now,
like
She definitely gives Felix a look. And just contemplative.
just,
But at the same time, she looks at everybody. She's not exactly paying you special attention, but she is. It
looking
really
at
felt like she was staring at you, like she recognized you.
a shrug
But then
smile.
she looked at everybody else
give
in the same
me,
way.
Felix, composure and insights.
Composure.
And she has her hair
And I mean
in a
awareness,
low.
or is in oh, there's insight. There we go. And let's see. This would be really crappy if I immediately go bestial. Let's see what happens. What do I need to meet or beat? Out of curiosity.
A 6. It's gonna be tough.
Oh, I fail. I got a 3. If I didn't go berserk on
Um, her hair is kind of an odd color for the time. It's purple. It's kind of a muted purple. It's not like vibrant like my walls are. But it's purple. And it's in a low ponytail and it is over her shoulder like this. And she kind of plays with the ends and strokes her hair sometimes.
out of curiosity, is there anyone else with any like open like knives or anything like openly carrying them for like safety's sake, being in the mountains?
I should get my dice out. Onk or no onk?
Onk.
Oddly enough, the driver has one on his hip, but none of the other passengers seem to. Do you, Victoria?
Nope.
Nope.
No
Okay.
weapons at all.
Since the driver does, then Felix will Felix will not hide the fact that he has at least one knife on him.
Sure.
In case anyone wants to try anything, it just if anyone makes inquiries, we'll just say he's learned a trick or two since the war.
You see the driver. What brings you miss here? And he looks at kind of over his shoulder at your hair. So, what brings you here? You one of those fancy actresses?
Oh, I heard a funny rumor, so.
Oh, funny rumors have been going around here.
I heard there was a movie
Oh,
about vampires.
yeah, definitely. You've come to the right place. You like vampires.
They are,
I'm
they're
watching
funny
her the entire
sometimes.
time.
we don't normally get many tourists here, so this is a good sign to come. Very good sign. There's an inn right down the road if
Uh,
you need a place to stay.
Ah, I think I have a place to stay.
Oh, you got family here. Gotcha.
You
Oh,
could say that.
no, okay, okay. Well, it kind of goes into a little bit of
What
idle and chat.
um what kind of hair does he have?
He has like a dirty blonde hair.
Okay.
Hey, that's. It's like, hey, that's me. I'm the drone. And just to clarify, uh, was the rumors about the people being found dead with the bite marks, is that common knowledge as
Have
far as I
you
know, or no?
killed anyone, Wagner?
Oh, sorry, I thought I knew that already.
You tell me then.
Onk or no onk?
Let's say
Let's say what?
Ankh.
Oh, bestial failure.
Maybe maybe one or two. Not on purpose. Just
So is it common knowledge, dude?
There's been a lot of accidents on set.
Just like, if anyone
people
inquires why I'm there, I'm just like, safety.
will keep on getting hurt.
Let's
Like,
jump to back to Wagner. You hear a knock, Hans and Wagner at the door.
We are busy in here. We're making art.
Jacob,
Please do not interrupt the process.
um, Frederick, you are outside of this door. You've heard this. You've got the script in hand. You're ready to go over some revisions because this actor, he keeps making minor changes. Like he seems very particular about how he wants to bite people. How no, that's not the proper position. Of course, it needs to be here. He's very particular about your script.
Hey,
You
Did you
hear
not hear the first time? We are busy.
Wagner will look at Hans. It is our slave.
not too busy for me. Open the door.
What?
Uh, Allow me. You
Okay. Okay.
you see that Wagner when he stands up he slouches quite a bit. But you could have
Hello?
sworn that he's quite a bit taller than that. And he just opens the door just a bit. Yes. Mine director, how can I help you?
what what is this about? Biting and where you want to bite?
Oh, this Scheiße again. Okay, all right. And he'll go and he'll open up the door and he'll just leave it open. He'll sit back down. Please sit since you are already interrupting.
Well, no, I'm good standing here. Uh, I was thinking,
Hmm.
like, why would you
Help
want
you.
to buy people there? It looks very uncomfortable.
Have you never seen an animal in nature, Frederick?
I
Have
I
you?
I I guess I did. I have.
So
But
Yeah, I'd
allow
say
me.
you'd seen nature documentaries. That's probably all you would have been able to be film before. Like this is your first true film.
So
oh shit.
would 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 the lion bite you in your collarbone, or would the lion bite you in your neck to end?
Okay, but this is supposed to be a romance story, right?
Yeah.
I suppose it's yes. This it our fur line stands the part very very. She's wonderful. You know what? Wagner will move very quickly. Gently put his hand on top of the director's head, and just with enough strength, just move his head a little bit to the side to expose his neck. How exposed do you feel right now? Mind direct.
We're gonna have you roll a manipulation and intimidation check again, Dad. We're having a lot of those. I'm also going to need you to roll 2 dice as well, Frederick.
That is 4 successes. God damn it.
All right. Wait.
You're
let me-
scaring everyone, Daniel.
Biden needs to calm that shit down.
If you don't have your dice ready, I can roll for you if you'd like.
All right. Yeah, that would be good.
You got a 2. You feel a little sick to your stomach when his cold hands touches your head to like slowly move it to the side.
Director, do not forget storyline. Every time the scene opens up, in the book of vampires at night, brought sink of his fangs into his victims, feed upon his blood, his flesh. For her to be able to look proper, I should be able to bite into his neck. I promise. I have a little bit of understanding. It's more for your sake. We want realism. We want people to feel the vampire. Yeah?
Yeah.
Both of you don't
Yeah.
need to roll. There's like when he says I have a little bit of understanding behind this, you both feel it in your pit of your stomach like, oh. Like
I feel it's
He's Biden's just gonna let go of his head and just go for a cup of coffee. Just kind of pick it up on the hilt. You know, it's very cold outside, anyways.
Daniel. Daniel, what color is your liquid that you're drinking?
It's chamomile tea, so it's a little red.
Mm, good to know. Good to know.
A little red.
Just a little. But do we understand each other better now? Direct.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. I'll see you. I'll see you on set.
Inspiration,
You-
Jacoboyo.
You are inspiration to the craft.
Now, are you saying that sincerely, Daniel, or are you like, okay, understood, understood?
put that drink down. You're going to ruin the progress we've made.
I'm sorry, Hans. And you notice that he looks almost a little bit smaller when you do that. He kind of like hunches in, and will sit back down. I forget my place. Sorry.
Miguel, Daniel, both inspiration. We're going to
thank you.
jump to the inside. Oh God, where'd my mouse go? There it is. Yes.
Can I interrupt? I think it's time for a break.
Oh, great. Yeah, let's jump to break and we will be
But come
right back, guys.
because I want to see all of your beautiful faces.
Yes, very soon. Okay, bye.
You
Bye.
might
Be
find this
back.
very sexy, Cheshire Man. Look at my organization system. I built an entire house around this room. Everything else is secondary compared to these beautiful boxes, which we haven't built yet. But they will be full treasure for the glory home. I mean, for the meadow home. Not the glory hole, which is a thing in this game.
That's one of our goals.
Ah!
Lava. So let's see. So one thing that I really did like here is the water aspect. Let me see if I can click on it. Nope, I can't. So water. Let's give you a little bit of water. If you want to make it look really dark, you can do squares. You can do circles. Or what I like to do.
Maha is going to ask them for a festive drink.
The rogue will look at Maha for a moment and then look at Ebenezer. We have.
What do you like to drink in the rain and Windsor at this time of year?
That's the stomach. Beer. I drink beer. Would you like
Oh.
one?
I will take one beer.
Beer for everyone? Beer for everyone?
Oh,
Well,
I'll
no,
take
see.
some mulled wine, please.
Eyebrow. Because at this point I know, don't I?
Yeah.
Eyebrow.
It's mulled wine. It's better than beer. I'll
Just
take
kidding.
some milk and honey. Jeez. Crack my mouse to move it slightly. Play that in real life? Absolutely. 100% I wish I could do this in real life. Because I can do it in theory when on simple things, but like on my homework and studying, you know, I do it the hard way. My ADD just kicks in. It's like, you're going to do this one thing perfectly.
Run.
Oh,
He just killed the driver.
okay, good. Glorious. Okay, let me get my sweet arrows. Yes. Be on fire. Am I doing damage to you? I can't super tell.
You want some of this action?
He's like, yeah. You're lucky I ran out of stamina. You'd be dead. You watch out. When I get stamina, everyone's gonna be real sad they ran into me.
Catch my breath.
When I catch my breath, you're getting your ass kicked.
PC or PC as your character, who would it be?
Wait,
Maha.
did Emily say who you praise? Who's your god?
The wild mother, the green mother. But I've been having entanglements with the black tongue god.
For all of you out of curiosity about the Black Tongue God, you'll stay with your curiosity.
No,
You
because I
won't
was
get
like,
any information.
the player is very curious. The player
Just go and know
loves-
that.
I'm sorry, dear. Well, there's like a poor deer being ran out into the waters. Did you do that?
See him.
Okay, well,
It's pretty heartless.
I mean, I'm a really terrible vegan.
This game you are.
This game I am. We don't need deer hides, do we? I'm gonna.
Okay, that looks pretty good. Now fire up here. Actually, what am I doing? Yeah, that's what I'll do. If I was smart, I would have done one shelf to its fullest and completed it. That way I wouldn't actually have to go and add fire to the second shelf, because it would have already been there. Hurrah.
Not allowed to say. Ah, thanks. A parting gift. I can't say the F word again.
Maha's gonna look and be like, "Be happy you have hands."
Oh God!
I thought even Wilbur's like, yeah.
Maha's literally just thinking of Eric and like how sorry he
Oh
feels
my
for him.
gosh!
But yes,
I would
like unintentional intimidation.
extreme intimidation.
You see, he just kind of holds the knife for a second. I want me hands to do. He just starts to walk. He literally just walks in between the both of you. Get out of my way! Out of my way! And he just goes walking down. Just like, if I see you again, I'll kill you. You hear me?
I am the danger.
I am the danger. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. These skeletons. They're gonna be like, I wish I didn't wake up today.
Nah,
Yes.
I wish I'd stayed dead.
I wish I was really dead. Dead.
Allow me to oblige.
Ooh, wait. I don't think fire does much damage. It did 38 to her just now. Oh, she just knocked over that tree! What? That's pretty epic. No wonder she could break our fossil. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. She's a strong, independent dragon lady.
It's the strongest thing on this mountain.
Uh,
Odin really doesn't like you.
Finally taken care of. The editor elves, I finally got our bitrate working, and sometimes Twitch gets a little bit angry, so we're going to go and try this one more time. As you may know me, I am Daniel, or you may also know me as Xanaris, the dungeon master of the Legion game that we play every Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern Time.
I'm
The
scanning.
plains are a dangerous place.
Yeah, it looks so nice, but it's really misleading. Look at those flowers. Those flowers will fuck you up. In theory.
For the first time. It's like Australia, honestly.
Yeah, we're like in the outback of Helheim.
I look at that. It's a dank. Oh god.
Oh god.
It's really pissed off.
Ah! Oop. I'm gonna kill myself. My character looks like keep running around and you have to swim sometimes.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We had a very intense fight about I don't
Whipped
even know,
butter.
whipped butter and McGriddles. It was a very
I believe-
passion. Are we allowed to say that?
I believe
Oh.
the fight was actually over whipped icing versus buttercream icing.
True.
But we have a
You
new
tell
fellow.
us how you feel in the
Again.
comment.
Yes, whipped butter or
The-
or not whipped
Buttercream.
butter, whipped icing or
buttercream.
buttercream.
The correct answer, by the way, was whipped icing.
The correct
I
answer
think it's-
is McGriddles.
Okay.
We are not sponsored by McDonald's, but Ronald, if you're out there, give us a call.
We have all of us fat people and non-fat people want some of that. Except
Consider
Grim.
myself-
Grim doesn't want it. Thanks, Grim. You're gonna ruin the sponsorship.
More of a Wendy's or Burger King fan when it comes to that kind of thing.
To be fair,
Okay,
I'm more of a
when-
Wendy's fan.
Anger the clown.
Wendy's has the best chicken sandwiches out of any fast food place.
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A is a god-awful abomination.
Let us not get lost in the chicken. There's much to be done still.
Do not get lost
Yes,
in the,
No.
No.
That's the reason why we're here is to
Sis.
talk about food.
Yes,
the
those-
dipping sauce.
the dipping
Speaking
sauce.
of food,
I'm
So,
a
Wagner,
fat person
oh.
in a skinny body.
Dizzy says that slurp was great, Daniel.
Thank you. I deeply appreciate you appreciating Wagner's acting talent. He has to make it look like as though he's
We just,
drinking and eating.
Are you just like putting like a little bit of water and a lot of blood into your cup?
A whole bunch of water. It's literally just, and you know, every time he goes to kind of pick it up, he does it kind of oddly. Just, oh, so refreshing! It's so nice outside today.
it's a nice teeth coating.
Hans.
Can vampires drink water?
I was
No.
just about to get into that. Hans, you notice as you're applying the makeup, liquid is just seeping out of his pores.
Well, do you feel okay? Are you okay, sir?
Yeah. Are you okay?
I'm not sure. You seem to be sweating, but you are ice cold. You have a fever. Should I call the medic?
Oh no, please, no. It's a condition from the war.
I apologize that my voice keeps changing. I'm just so nervous acting. I'm working with such a talented actor.
Hans, I want to tell you. I've thought about this, you know. I'm fascinated. And for that, you are going to continue to work and you're going to continue to You
I'm
have been
going to
given a-
continue to what? You got
work,
okay.
meaning that you will continue after this. A reprieve, if you will.
So
It's-
as you're finishing up putting his makeup on and attempting not to smear it, as more liquid just keeps
Getting a towel and just trying to dab it.
Thank you. Danke, danke.
you hear bells going off, Daniel, and you know this is your cue to get up for your scene.
He languishingly stands up as his clothes kind of fit a little bit better as he purposely stands himself up taller, kind of straightens out his back, and he'll light up a candle because he does not want to use a flashlight or anything. Hans, am I ready for mine?
You see, like, obnoxious amount of sweat coming out of his pores.
Yeah.
You are very sweet.
Inspiration point to Miguel.
He will open the door and he'll begin to kind of walk his way through the field a little bit. He purposely makes eye contact with people outside to make them feel uncomfortable because he's a character. Once I'm outside of the RV, I'm Count. You are to address.
So as you make your way into the castle, you see that the director's there. You walk past. Victoria, roll me a. Let's see. I'd like to have. You don't know who it is, so I would like to have wits, or intelligence, and let's go with either streetwise or subterfuge, or I'd even allow grammary.
Oh, if you're allowing me grammary, I will take it.
Hello, Munchie. I'm
Would I have been
sorry.
would I have been informed about the person in particular or no?
Actually, yeah, you're right. You would have been. This is from a citizen of Milan, so I'm gonna say that you have wits and I'm gonna say streetwise.
Wait, me?
Yes.
Oh no. Wait, I actually have decent wits. Wits, streetwise. What do I need to meet or beat?
You'll need a 4.
Got a 2.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to memorize the dice.
No, that's okay.
Two.
I got 2 criticals. So that's a 4,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
And then I got 3 other successes.
Oh, fantastic.
And I got 3 failures.
So you have succeeded in abundance. You can immediately like spot water just dripping off of this human as they're walking out with candlelight.
Human.
Wagner just catch whoever's there. He will go out of his way, candle in hand, to just and look.
If you do
Continue
that
his
to
way into the castle.
If you do that to me, I'll just mumble, "Bloody freak show." I won't be quiet about it either.
Oh.
If he wants to hear it, he'd hear it too. Like
Victoria kind of wrinkles her nose because he's bald, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Victoria kind of wrinkles her nose and keeps looking around. But she always kind of like turns her eye back to Wagner.
You hear Wagner, Felix's comment.
He'll stop.
And with that, Petunis, we forgot to talk while I was setting up cameras. We talked about your delicious cake and your icing, but that was it.
I'm full of food comments.
I
love food.
So you're again the offer still stands. You can be a spectator in Daniel's backstory. You can be a monkey wrench where you see a scene that's a little too lacking. You can throw in a monkey wrench.
I have an idea.
Yes.
He can work the crafts table.
Absolutely. Now the crafts table is what? The food and everything?
The food and everything.
Okay, gotcha. If you'd like to play an NPC, you can work the crafts table. I did not know that's what it was called. I thought it was like the buffet table.
I mean,
that's what Wagner calls it.
The buffet table, yes.
It's where all the beautiful humans are at.
I can do whatever you want me to. I am
Sure.
as open as an open book is closed.
Excellent. So you will be a closed open book. Fantastic. So you're
So a
standing
movie.
so you're standing behind the craft table. You see the people like walking by. You see the main star coming down, but you see that there's a ton of people like grabbing like the fresh food and from the local bakery. We're in Germany. So
Germany, what year roughly?
oh, what year? I don't know what year, Matt. Does that matter?
I don't
I'm,
particularly. It doesn't matter.
I
Time
What
is
is
mean,
time?
illusion.
it would dependent on.
It doesn't. Don't worry.
um so
We're not sure.
we've
It
messed with
would.
timeline, but it's about the 1920s era that
So, Depression, Germany, francs. You need a wheelbarrow of francs to buy a loaf of bread. Got it.
yes, so they are supplying baked fresh goods. The butcher has brought in premium cuts. They're really truly hoping that this will bring in a boon to their economy.
Wolf. Okay, so it's not quite that period because that started in mid 30s.
Don't get bogged down in the details. Don't worry. There's stuff. It's okay.
That's just my brain.
So you're there. You see people that are just grabbing plates full of food, and it's just incredible, like how much food this company is taking up. When you know the village would survive on this for half a year easily.
Okay.
So
Wagner will go,
Disgruntled.
and he does try. He doesn't really hide it, but he looks at beautiful.
mm,
He doesn't look at them with hunger. He looks at them with loss, nostalgia, even
mm.
Reverence.
reverence. He tries not to show it, and then a look of disinterest will just kind of creep up on his face as he starts walking to the light. I'm ready, director.
You see your
Hans is
main.
eating the little cheeses from the craft table.
So good.
Sorry, I'm eating cake crumbs.
Fantastic. Perfect. You're getting in tune with your character. Um, you see the main star coming towards you. Uh, by now the water has all but like he has some almost like the makeup has been stained on his face, um, giving it even more eerie complexion. The makeup artist has outdone themselves again with this eerie.
Creepy clown makeup type of thing.
I am an artist. What? Do not call it clown makeup. I am an artist.
So
Wagner will walk up to the buffet table, to the
We
catering
should.
table.
he walks away from you, Frederick, and goes towards the crafts table. As
Literally
he...
leaves you with with your words in your mouth. Yes.
We should give Hans a raise.
I.
Oh, he does. He does amazing, but not that it is neat. But everything smells like ash in this place, anyways. So, mind it. What can the guy do for you?
You we we were going to film a scene with what's his name? Shit. he looks through the script.
Oh,
And he says,
fantastic.
and he says like, go
Huta.
go turn. Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
We have a scene with him and you.
Hmm. The consummate professionalism. And he'll begin to kind of make his way in. Huta, if he is dead,
You see him standing against the wall, leaning against it, looking through his lines. He sets it down when he sees you come in and squares his shoulders.
good knock. You. How
Evening.
are you?
With this, you guys have your small banter back and forth. I am going to need some rolls from you, Daniel. I am
Oh,
going
shit.
to need manipulation, actually charisma and performance.
Thank God I have some stuff in performance.
I think you're
Okay.
maxed out in performance, right?
Yes. Thank God.
And as a vampire, you're always rolling with a hunger die, correct?
Oh, yeah, sadly.
Okay, wanted to make sure.
No worries. I do not rouse the hunger, but I
Fantastic.
do have 3 successes and 1 star, and so that would, I'm not sure.
So you have the 2 stars with the Ankh, you said?
And
So
3 successes with that.
okay, so that would be 5 points.
Ooh.
So we're going to be rolling competitively.
Okay.
That is a 1, 2, 6. So you had a 6 as well, correct? Or you had a 5?
5.
You feel that you've been outshined. That his performance, and this irks you to your core. You know that you have a couple other scenes coming up again with charisma and performance. Now, Melanie and Grim, you both are watching this. I would like to have let's have either intelligence or wits and streetwise for watching. I'll allow streetwise, or I will allow yeah, streetwise. That would be best. Awareness. I thought awareness too.
When you use this inspiration, do you re-roll the whole thing?
No,
or?
just one failure.
Okay.
Unless it's a not a beast. If it's a.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Absolutely.
Crit and 4 passes.
Okay.
5 in total.
5 in total.
Funnily enough, I got the same as Grim.
Fantastic.
A crit
Hey,
and 4
good
passes.
side, didn't go bloody.
You noticed that when he was walking out, he was very sweaty, and suddenly, and it's extremely cold out, which is, unless he was out there working in his trailer, he doesn't seem like he should be overexerted. He shouldn't be sweaty. And once he got to the castle, it's almost as if, oh shit, Grim. Daniel, I would like to have. This is gonna be an easy roll for you.
I forget. Did he ever react when I jokingly said, I said to freak show? I forget.
Just stop, and then I
Okay.
I would like to have either wits or intelligence, and I would like either streetwise or awareness. Grim.
Wits or intelligence for who?
For you, Daniel.
Oh, okay.
Grim, you see one of the one of the ladies that are looking at the script. She looks up and oh, are you all right? You look like death has taken over.
He's saying
4
that
success.
4 successes. You know there's a kindred right there. Grim is
But
a kindred.
She's saying that to me?
Yes. You're so pale. Do you need me to call a doctor?
Oh, quite all right. It's a condition.
Oh, okay. It's a condition, is it? It's technically not a lie.
Wagner just hears it. He makes a mental note of it.
And then I just say, yeah, I think you'd get a bit pale coming into a colder climate after fighting the Eastern Front too, wouldn't you?
Gonna roll her 2 dice at that.
I just smile.
She just kind of smiles and like tilts her head, like kind of like, what?
Could Frederick approach him?
Absolutely.
Okay, Frederick approaches him because he probably heard this commotion. So he approaches him, and he's like, "Yeah, you do look a bit pale."
So Grim, for meta, you would know this as a vampire. You don't have any blood in your body, so your
Yeah.
cheeks are like as if you're dead. Would you like to flush of blood, like gets a little bit of Splenda blood point to get some blood into your cheeks? Yes, Daniel.
Man, if I see the director no longer,
Oh, I didn't hear you. Cut out.
if I see the
Yeah,
director is no
can you
longer,
move your mic closer to you because you've been cutting out a lot?
how about now, guys?
Oh, very good.
Better.
If I see the director is no longer paying attention to me, I will literally grab onto one of the set pieces, maybe like a candelabra or something like that, and snap it in half. Ah, Scheiße! This is shit set that we're going to have here.
I just say,
I'm going to need a strength, and let's have a brawl because you're fighting a candle.
Or maybe intimidation.
Intimidation, yeah, that would work.
I
I'd
have
give
6 successes.
You bent it and snapped it off. This was like metal, like painted with silver finish. Very cheaply made, but very sturdy.
He just tosses it to the side. Can we continue with the scene if you don't mind?
You see a couple of people just kind of look at you and like side eye each other.
The night grows late. There's much to be done.
Is he inside or outside?
I'd say this is all happening inside.
Okay. Is any of
Yes.
this look like it's open to the public?
Yeah.
The captain?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
very strict rules of being quiet, so this is definitely causing a bit of a scene.
just jokingly put my hands up. I didn't mean to take away from the star. Yes, go into the movie. I am of lesser importance than one such as him.
I apologize. I've gotta go back to work.
Wise decision.
Oh my gosh, Jacob!
Fantastic.
Scamp herself back to like his work.
Rather than spending a blood point to keep people from wondering, I'll just wrap this. I'm assuming I would have a scarf.
Yeah.
Scarf. I just wrap it closer around my cheeks so they can't see it.
Sure.
Wagner will. Oh,
Oh, go for it.
Wagner's going to gently put his hand on Hooter's neck like that, kind of like the tap. Summon all of your vitae. I want to see you shine. Is the scene? Yeah, you can do that, can't you?
Are you? I feel like that's a threat, even if it's an accidental threat. So manipulation, intimidation.
Fuck.
You only
I
get
just
to
want
one
to
thing
voice
all
so
night.
that it's out there. Vittoria is definitely like milling around inside, and as soon as the Nosferatu snapped that candle holder, Vittoria gave like a little giggle.
I have roused the hunger, and I have 3 successes.
So you're at hunger level 2 now, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You see him? Well, let me roll for him first.
Don't lose your spine now.
No, I'm ready for this.
Good.
Yeah. Can you let go of my neck?
Sorry.
No.
Sometimes I forget my own strength. It's a thing.
I will need a charisma and performance check again, opposed to each other. 3, 4, 5. Yes.
Oh, if he loses again, I know exactly what I'm gonna say.
I got a 5. Oh.
I have 2 successes. If I rouse the blood, is this the final scene?
No, there's one more scene. You have inspiration still, like 2 more inspirations.
You said that he got a 5. I'm going to use one of the inspirations.
Okay. It's gonna
No, I
be
would have to use two to
yeah.
be able to.
Yeah.
I used two.
Okay.
That's a 6. I beat him by 1.
You have this scene and it looks like that he is outshining you once again, but yet you're able to finally have that moment where you make his lip quiver just a little bit with one of your lines that you've delivered perfectly. Your face, Daniel. Yeah, I feel very uncomfortable as your co-party that you're delivering this line to. So, last scene for the night. One more posed roll. Grim and Melanie, I would like you to roll wits and either awareness or streetwise.
I need a meter beat out of curiosity.
Now this might not be a good thing.
Okay.
I have 2 of the stars,
Mm-hmm.
2 normal onks, but I got a skull on the blood
Oh,
die.
that means you succeed, but you're going up in hunger.
Ah,
Yes.
right at the end of it, what did he get?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right at the end of it, he'll move a little bit faster than what he should.
Mm.
And he'll gently put both of his hands behind his head and pull him in close. Wherefore there is no salvation except the woman without sin should cause the vampire to forget the first crock. For own free will she give him her blood.
As you start to say this, the audience, and you just need a 3 to succeed on this for Melanie and Grim.
Yep.
You see his fangs slowly extending as
Can I-
he's delivering his lines.
If I see this, can I attempt this? Can I attempt to distract the crowd from that scene?
Absolutely.
And right when he does that, he literally wants to hold Hooter just a little bit closer. The
I
fair
just-
line is mine.
I
Here,
just
Hunter.
Your hunger is calling to you, Daniel. The inner beast, he is very emotionally unstable and hungry right now.
And at that I just yell at the in a laughingly, nice job, freak. Couldn't have done it better myself.
You
I
see
say that. I just say that in general in hopes to get everyone to look away from him. I don't care if he looks at me.
everyone turns their head to look at you. That's in the general scene.
Hey, you're ruining the scene!
Just got caught up in the moment. Remind me of some.
This was
I
perfect.
apologize.
The scene was perfect.
It's
You
a good
ruined
thing
my
this is
shot.
at least a silent movie.
Oh, it's a silent movie. That's right.
Yeah, that's what.
I forgot.
I'm just like, what? But there's no talk. I was so confused about that.
But you will see
Sorry.
Wagner stop, and as he does, he'll just turn and give an ice cold. Like if hell had a look, it sees you.
I just
But
smile.
he'll turn to the director, he will bow. Hooter, you have done extremely well. I'm proud of you. You have succeeded in upstaging me quite a few times tonight.
You see that his face is completely pale. Like, you know that you fucked up just a little bit.
You are beautiful, even in fear.
Oh, you don't care at all, Daniel. You're like, dishing that out. Don't mind.
No.
Okay, fantastic.
And he just gently goes and taps them on the lips. Don't worry. All is well.
You see,
I'm done for the evening.
you see everyone starting to mill out. They're heading over to the craft table.
I just start clapping too.
Oh, eat that man.
You see that there's blood sausages set out on the table, blood pancakes.
Blood sausage is actually really delicious.
Yes, they are.
You
Um,
see Wagner grab food.
uh-huh.
He just puts it in a plate. He doesn't eat it. He just,
Oh,
what a fine selection you all have here tonight. Thank you.
for a second, I thought you were about to say
Oh,
you're grabbing Felix and
try
dragging
the
him away.
cheese, sir. It is delicious.
I will.
Scrumptious.
I don't want to eat in front of all of the other actors. It will break the illusion.
Mm.
Ever
Just,
the professional.
and
Always,
just
Hans.
if you look around, you just see me in the background watching you, just waiting you to finish. This
Victoria
time,
actually missed the Fang thing because
No.
I rolled a 2.
Did you want to use your inspiration?
I did use an inspiration and it
Oh
still failed.
I
no.
feel that. No, no, I feel that. I really do.
I finally beat
Yeah.
the Fae
So
in something.
Victoria was already at like the drink station looking
Mm.
for water.
Oh, that is
Okay.
true. So you will see Wagner just kind of standing there for a moment, very thin, very pale, a little taller than what you thought he would, because for some reason he looks shorter in other moments and taller in others.
Roll me
Um,
intelligence and awareness when you look at Victoria. This is gonna be hard. It's gonna be an
because
8.
I was gonna say, and I have 2 hunger die in there, right?
You have 3 hunger.
Oh, I get.
Oh no!
Oh no.
This is where the bodies come in.
Yep.
The body's gonna hit the floor.
Yes.
Gunter would not live to see tomorrow.
So you head to your RV. It's been a long day. Um, you are starving. You are not accustomed to being at 3 hunger. You know you need to feed because once tomorrow evening comes, you wake with another hunger.
I
But
just
I do have moments there in the RV. Is he alone?
He's alone right now.
He'll look at the mirror. Idiot. Ashlock. You know better. You let that fucking human make a fool of you. And he just kind of drags his fingers on the mirror a little bit. I hate you. And he just stopped. And he pulls his hand away.
You hear knocking on the door as not on your door, just on other doors around. You know this is the normal ritual of the craft table. What is your name, Pet Tunas?
Just go Frederick. I
Oh,
was gonna
and
say Dude Meister, but whatever.
we have 2 Fredericks. Fantastic. You
Be
you know
Frederick Dude Meister.
Frederick Dudemeister is not coming around knocking on all of the RV doors, offering whatever array of snacks to all of the actors. He does this every night. He hits up all the other RVs and finally makes it to your door, the last one, and you hear a knocking on your door as Frederick Dudemaster knocks on your door.
Wagner opens it up just with 2 very long fingers. Yeah.
You have
Oh,
a plate of lots of food in your hands.
Frederick. I'm stuffed.
Well, I got what you need.
If you only understand. Please, come in. It must be so cold outside.
I have other places I have to be. I'm sorry. I don't want to get yelled at again.
Am I not the main actor of this film?
You are, sir, but I don't want to get yelled at again or lose my job. So I the director and he's mean sometimes.
I'm sure. You see that he'll open up the door and he'll just kind of lean in. I was not asking. Please.
I get that, but I can't. I'm so sorry.
It's very cold out, and how am I supposed to be able to pick food from a tray outside like an animal?
but I can't.
You have abilities, Daniel. Would you like to use any of them?
Was hoping not to.
Okay.
But he's going to use dominate, and he's actually going to go and say, "Come."
For an unsuspecting human, this succeeds. You feel compelled to step forward, Frederick Dudemeister.
Okay, I mean, just for a little bit, just for a little bit,
Sorry, I know.
just a little bit.
He'll close the door behind him, and as he puts the tray down, he's going to whisper in his ear, "I want you to understand that every person, every human has a role in life. Yours is coming to its end." And he's going to bite into his neck.
Mm.
I'm not going to drink him completely. I want to, if I can, I want to drink him down to almost to it.
You get down to hunger level 2.
And as he
If you
holds
drain
him,
him, you get down to 0.
he's just gonna hold him. And as he does, I kind of want him to just kind of hold his head next to his for a second.
I feel like we need to rouse the blood now. I feel like that would be. We need to see how your composure is to all of this.
What am I rolling?
We're gonna be rolling your. Let me get my paper out. Where is it? Now this is new for me, so we're gonna be rolling your willpower to see if you're able to.
Okay, that's actually not too bad.
If you're able to pull yourself away.
And how many blood die do I put in that?
No blood die.
Oh, no blood die? Okay.
Nope, not for willpower.
All things fail, I have a plan.
That's actually 3 successes.
You're able to pull away.
And as he pulls away, he's gonna whisper with dominate, Forget, mein Liebe, my sweet, sweet, sweet child. Forget, I wouldn't put this curse on you." Then he's just gonna lay him down on the couch. "I'll tell them that you weren't feeling well, just like the others." And on purpose, he's gonna flip the food tray, but that shit you'll pick up. And he's gonna just walk out.
Oh, so petty. Now, Felix, you've noticed that he is obviously
I was
kindred.
I feel that I was gonna trail him, seeing if the snack person came out or not.
Absolutely. You saw the person hiding down there. I'm gonna say, roll me. Are you trying to be stealthy about this, or are you just wandering down?
I'll be trying to be stealthy.
Okay, give me wits and subterfuge.
And what do I need a meter beat?
You're gonna need a 3. No one else is out except.
I got just a 3 actually.
Perfect. If you meet,
I got
you
3 and 3.
As he is following Wagner, I following him.
Oh, okay. As being stealthy, I assume.
Look at me.
Yeah.
I am the stealthy one here.
Roll me wits and subterfuge.
Oh, I will be right back.
Okay, sure.
Is this in the mountains and the woods enough to be considered part of nature?
Absolutely.
Okay. You said wits and subterfuge?
Yes. Okay. So for this, I'm going to say you need 1 higher than Grim, because you need the same amount of him to be hidden from everyone else, and 1 more to be hidden from Grim. So 4.
I need at least a 4.
Say if necessary. Yep. I was gonna use cloak of shadows, if that would help at all.
Well, you believe that you are hidden.
I know. I was just gonna say if I failed, I was gonna try using cloak of shadows to make it better.
That's fair.
But I didn't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yep,
8
you see me.
successes.
Yep, you
Well,
are hidden from everyone. So as
Wagner walks out. He doesn't hide anything.
oh, this
He'll
is
go on. He'll.
happening while he's going into it. This
Oh,
is
forgive me. Oh, okay, okay.
you see that Frederick, Sir Sire Buddy Dude, is knocking
Shabadi
at
dude.
is knocking at the door, and you see a conversation going, a dialogue going on between the two of them, almost like he's trying to will him into his RV. You see that he finally, Frederick, Buddy Song Guy, steps into the RV, and the door closes. What would you guys like to do?
hmm. Hmm.
I'm quite the curious creature, so I'll find a puddle or a cup of water. I might have a cup of water.
Yeah, I think you got a bottle of water earlier, so
If I think he's there for too
So
long, I will merely wait by the wait by it where it be wouldn't it be obvious to a human per se that I'm there, but the second he gets out, I'd reveal myself.
sure, absolutely. You get your cup of water or your bottle of water. What do you
make
do
a
with
puddle
it?
on the make a puddle on the ground. Open up a window through the giant mirror that actors always have in their trailers.
You see that there is like almost like a thumb imprint smudge on the mirror itself, almost like it was hit. So your vision is a bit obscured from the center of it. You have to look at around it. Almost like someone took their fist and hit it upon the mirror but didn't crack the glass. As you're looking, you see Wagner set the tray of food down, and you see the scene that has enveloped in front of you, where he consumes him but does not drain him of his soul, and lays him almost gently down on the couch. And then, as gentle as he was, you see in, on the flip side, him just flipping this tray of food and clattering it to the ground. And he walks out.
Do I know what happens to a human if its blood is not entirely drained?
They revive. They feel almost, it's very similar to over donating blood, where they're very lightheaded. They almost have a lethargic feeling, where it's almost a sexual feeling as blood is being drawn out of them. So they aren't in pain. Um, you know that the transformation is where pain can come into play. Um, but he will wake up lightheaded, need to eat, need to drink, but he will be okay. And you know that this vampire, was kind enough to erase his memory.
How curious.
As Wagner walks out, he'll actually say out loud,
As you open the door, there you notice the door thuds into something.
Is it me?
Yes.
It's like, hey, do you mind?
immensely.
Dreadfully sorry about earlier. Had to cover your. I just whisper. Had to cover your tracks. You know the rules.
You seem to have been confused with someone. My name is.
Wagner, yes, I've been informed. I've also been informed of these accidents that have been happening.
Have you? Ah,
I just say
yeah.
the prince has sends his regards and would like you to keep a lower, keep it closer to the chest, if you will.
The prince sends his regard. Which prince might this be?
Question: do I know the name of the German prince?
Once
Crap.
once Emily looks it up. Yes, yes,
It's
yes.
like, it's like you don't. You think it's German prince, but it's the Prince of Milan. It's like
World Encyclopedia, Book of Interest. I don't have it in World Anvil at this time. What do you want the prince's name to be, Daniel? The German prince.
We didn't actually call him Siegfried at the moment.
Siegfried.
Maybe even his code name. He'll remember it.
Sure. So you're on. You know that you're on loan from the Prince of Milan, to the Prince of Germany, Siegfried.
Sig Prince Siegfried. I am a temporary employee, if you will.
Are you?
Yes.
He attempts to smoke the cigarette. I'm so sorry, friend. There seems to be some miscommunication. I'm just an actor. But I deeply appreciate that royalty would be interested in what I'm doing. Please tell you said Siegfried? Tell them that I said thank you and that I look forward to them seeing the completed movie.
Your question, would you say before since when I heard rumors about the bodies, now that I know for sure he's a vampire, that I would know it's probably him
Most
rather than
likely, yes.
it's like you can keep that cover story if you'd like with the others, but I know better. I'm not gonna say anything because that's not my prerogative. I'm merely here to request that you're more discreet in your feedings.
Request. Request. Prince that gives so much, has so many requests. Sure. I cross my heart and hope to die.
You're
Don't
already,
worry.
you know, we're already dead in a sense. So you're
Can I
talking
hear?
about which death are you talking about?
You
Can
hear
I hear their
Devils.
conversation?
I just say devils in the
absolutely.
detail.
You hear and see all of this. You see Wagner's back, and you hear this conversation going on because the door is
Oh,
still open.
I said, oh yeah, I don't know she's at the mirror. It's
Yep.
like I just whispered devils in the detail, you know.
And with
Just gives that mirthless laugh.
and with that, I think this is a fantastic stopping place for tonight. Thank you so much. You guys were amazing per usual. And
Oh, thank you.
Jacoboyo, thank you so much for joining us for the first time. You made a
You all did very well.
fantastic director. And our two Fredericks, Patunas, and
No,
you didn't die, which is so good, Patunas.
not yet.
There's
Thank you.
only the beginning to a journey that leads with more death.
Yes.
Is it
Yes.
your goal to die as many times as possible?
I mean, why not?
I
I
mean,
would
because
like
the Archbishop died,
I would
and
like to say before the end of the evening,
Yes.
Wagner is very, very excited to see all of you, to be able to be part of this for all of you. And I look forward to spending more time with. I'll be
Yes.
the same. Have a good night. Dream of
Have,
us.
Have a great
have
night,
a good
guys. We will not be here for this Thursday for Legion
It's
because it is the day of
human holiday.
human holidays, you know. But be sure to join us on next week. We will have our regular schedule. So
And Legion's returning on Thursday. It's
yes,
good. It's like I'm very
yes,
excited.
not this Thursday, next Thursday.
Next
yes.
Thursday.
Be sure to
the
join
30th.
our
To be
Discord service, or Discord, because Miguel will be running a D&D one-off that we open up to all of our Discord members. Would you like to tell us a little bit about that one-off first, Miguel?
Yes, just in time for the holidays. And I
Oh,
do want to clarify it is open to our community, but you must be at the very least 18 years or older.
Yes.
And, have a DM me or Emily so that we can talk about it and see if you're cool because we are going to be streaming this live. But like I said, just in time for the holidays. Coming in
holiday
December,
season.
we are going to have a team of adventurers venture into Santa's toy factory. What will they be doing there? Maybe a little bit of corporate espionage, maybe murder.
Murder most vile.
But it's
Murder.
going to be a very Merry Christmas.
Oh, it's going to be murder.
Murder. Thank you, everyone. Have a lovely evening. And if I don't see you on Thanksgiving, have an excellent Thanksgiving. We are so glad that you're here with us. And thank you for the opportunity to allow us to wear makeup and do silly things with you. Have an
Indeed.
excellent holiday. Be safe. Wash your hands. Take care. Auf Wiedersehen. Good night.
Night.
Happy Turkey
Bye.
Day.
Happy
Bye.
Turkey Day.
Happy Day of the Fowl.
Ah.
Happy Foul Day.
Happy Foul Day.
Just in the
Akios,
basketball court smacking people.
did you expect Felix to be so blunt with Wagner?
No, I did not.
I'm just like, oh crap, he's doing it again. You gotta stop this now, damn it.
I thought that was great.
I want to go and say, Jagger Boy, you brought out the wonderful side of Wagner. I deeply, chef's kiss for you. Mwah.
You
And,
guys were great. We had 68 live views.
Holy shit. All right.
Also, as a note, if Petunis's character didn't go in willingly, if you have allowed it as he was about to turn around, it's just gonna push him in. It's like that was my backup plan. It's like I see he's getting hungry. Sorry, just
Which,
closes the door, locks the door.
which by the way, just in case.
Mhm.
Character's okay, not too much.
No, very
not too-
good. This is a dark game.
Not enough.
I'm just like the prince and her guards are requesting, request. Like, dude, it's a simple task. Just follow the rules, damn it.
Your rules.
Or
Your rules. Your
or
prince.
honestly, the backup plan
Hey.
is if you did drain him fully and I found the body, I was just gonna toss him off the side of the mountain when no one was looking.
You know,
Felix is a little bit changing what I was expecting Vittoria to do
Mhm.
because suddenly Felix is here and suddenly this is almost business.
Right?
It is business technically.